Yeah, son shit, y'all ready?
I hope y'all are. This episode is about Guadalupe Victoria, the first president of Mexico. After the war with Spain and they got their independence, my man was the first president. Yeah, you know what time it is, man. Y'all know what we doing. Hispanic Heritage Month. We just out here rocking with the beautifulness of the history. We doing what we do. This is what we gotta do. You know what happens? It's that time right there. You know what I mean? Salute to everybody out there rocking with me and rocking while we doing this right here. To all the ladies in the place with style and grace. To all the fellas. Ain't got nothing around with that. But anyway, to all the fellas, salute. You know what I mean? I gotta start putting the email back in the joint, man. Questions, comments, critiques, we don't care. And I always hear the same joint, yo. So why don't you just do one long joint? What you saying? What's up with the switch up? You know what I mean? And if you haven't figured it out, the actual portion that you hear that's the switch up is actually a segment from an actual live show. You know what I'm saying? When you hear this with this beat behind it, this is the gear up. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times I get spaced out and start talking about a topic too much, but still, it's the gear up. You know what I mean? And this is how we do, man. This is what we do. This is what we get down with. This is one of them joints. I keep saying I'm gonna have some guests, and ain't nothing really jump off like that. A lot of times it's one of those things where it's like it's a weird dynamic. I think some people want to, like, instead of like minds connecting, because that's what I think podcasts have become a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It feels like it's less of a, let's build on this topic. Like, you got something to bring to it. You have more to expound on. By all means, do your thing. And now it's like, I have to, or these people have to somehow be at odds. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you say such and such, I have to come in and be like, nah, son. Nah, that ain't how it go down. I don't know. I don't know where that comes from. I don't know what's up with that. But, you know what I mean? The two people I actually talked to, that was kind of the vibe that they was giving. Like, they was like, and then, like, never mind, I'm good. I just, you know what I'm saying? And that's only because I saw their page and I figured, yeah, let's build. And then again, it became one of those things like, we should find something that we don't agree with and have that. You know what I mean? Like, that's a like, do people really want that? Are people really like, I need that conflict, son? I don't know. Anyway, salute to the WNBA, right? And I'm saying salute half-heartedly. Fever are out of the playoffs. And when I saw that the Fever were out of the playoffs, I was reading a bunch of comments where people were like, some of the percent of the viewership is over with. Ain't nobody watching this anymore. We're done with this. I guess there's no need to continue to watch the joint. Here's my thing. And I'm gonna speak on this WNBA thing. Caitlin Clark got the Rookie of the Year unanimously, which I can't believe that that's a thing, especially when you had another chick on the side breaking records. You would think someone would be like, I'm gonna ride with this one. I'm gonna ride over here. I'm gonna ride on this and see how this works out. We gonna go here. We gonna go this route. Didn't happen, and it's weird. But what's even crazier is beyond. Let's racial undertones is an understatement. The hate for black women in the WNBA. You know what I'm saying? There's just a player from the opposing team in the playoffs got an email. Somebody took their time to make an email up, put their VPN on, can't track them. It was like, boom. I hope you get raped and they cut your head off. Paraphrase. Called her all kind of names. Black this, black that. N-word. You know, the hate is real. They're saying females who have played against Caitlin Clark, who don't look like Caitlin Clark, have said the hatred, the racial hatred is crazy. And it's not just these fans, these nobodies. You see it in the media. I find it funny when it's a white female who does something to Caitlin. The league hates Caitlin. They're jealous. It's a generalization of female athletes in the WNBA. The system, the people who, you know what I'm saying, the people who should be happy she's here because nobody was watching y'all beforehand. It's the vibe that they give you, right? When it's a black woman, it takes on a whole different thing. All of a sudden it's personal. All of a sudden it's, this chick is really out here trying to ruin her career. I saw a dude say he has never seen anyone play basketball and someone poked them in the eye while going after the ball. At all. Apparently he doesn't watch basketball. Apparently he's never played basketball. I have seen grown men fight over something as accidental as that. Nails are too long and you swipe for the ball while they're moving it. You scratch their arm. You scratch their face. God knows if you poke them in the eye or the nose, it's definitely on and popping. It happens. You going for the ball, somebody else is going for the ball, they get poked. There's film of Shaq, Iverson, Michael, LeBron, Kobe, you know what I'm saying, Dominique, Isaiah. People getting poked in the eye while going for the ball. People going for the ball. People playing the sport, trying to compete. It happens. And a lot of times, yeah, people are heated. Especially when they're like, yo, he's been fouling me. Or he been slapping at me. And then he poked me in my eye. Yo, I'm ready to... You know what I'm saying? If I'm not mistaken, wasn't it one dude who was really going after LeBron? Wasn't that whole thing? LeBron poked him in the eye or something like that? So to say that this doesn't happen, or no, I think he elbowed him and busted his head. Who knows what it was? But the point is to say things like that don't happen to make your story more plausible. This woman had vindictive, meditated motions, notions, emotions, thoughts to go out here and do this to Caitlin Clark. It's just crazy, dog. And a lot of times when I see people who say this, they're black men. Shannon Sharpe is out here screaming on black women about a white woman, while they say at the same time, no disrespect to her, no disrespect to him, but to act as if the WNBA has now become a fertile ground for hyperbolic racism is crazy. People on FS, people on ESPN, they're acting like that is not happening as they're speaking. It is not happening. It has not been happening since the beginning of this season. And it will continue to happen. The commissioner, she's okay with it. She's up here like, I look at it kind of like this Angel and Caitlin Clark thing. It's like bird and magic. She's like, we're seeing numbers. In the next couple of years, we can become profitable. I'm not really looking to mess this up. Because the chick who got the email is like, yo, the league needs to do something about this. The Fever organization needs to do something about this. The commissioner is okay with it. This is that moment. And let's be real. If you can remember the 80s, I vaguely remember the 80s when it comes to that. It was definitely a racial tone with Boston and LA, Boston and Philly, Boston and anybody, because it was basically, you know what I'm saying, Boston will boo black players if they could. It was very set in stone. This is what we do. This is how it goes down. It is what it is. But social media has taken things to a whole different level. Salute to these strong women who hear this, you know what I'm saying? And I think the rest of the league is okay if those numbers drop, because first of all, those weren't fans. Those are people who are passengers on the hype train. They never got off the train to look around and be like, ooh, this is a beautiful league. There are some talented people out here. They focused on Caitlin Clark, and then they focused on Angel Reese to be like, but she's trash. You ask any of these people about anybody else in the league, they don't know, and they're okay with not knowing. That isn't good for the league. The viewership on the algorithm aspect, yeah, that's great. Find yourself having conversation with people about the WNBA, and they don't watch the WNBA. They either watch Caitlin Clark highlights or they watch Fever games. That means their conversation is only limited. They're basically a local writer. They shouldn't be trying to give you the broad scope of the league when all they have done is focused on a player and a team. You know what I'm saying? That's it. And even then, they only know what they know from highlights. They're not watching these games. They're turning it on, keeping it on enough to go, ooh, if she doesn't do nothing great in the first quarter, we'll turn. It's already been counted as a view. They're good. The WNBA is fine. You know what I'm saying? That was them screaming Caitlin Clark should be on an Olympic team. Nobody's going to watch the women. Women won easily. Been winning since 1992. Easily. The problem is the league has not figured out, and they should over the summer, over the fall, because they're a summer league, over the fall, figure out how to maneuver around this stuff. How to go, yo, we don't really want that. Thank you for watching, but don't be those people. You have to figure out how to separate the fringe from the core audience. And yes, if that means that the core audience is really 20 to 30% in the fringe of the 70, and you're having to go back to what it used to be, go back to what it used to be. Right now, you guys are Family Matters. You know what I'm saying? The show was, it was decent. It had its moments. It had its heart. It had its family value. It had its core. It had its what it was going to be. Then Urkel came along. They lost a child. A child just went upstairs and never came back down. And they started doing all these whimsical, magical, cartoonish things. And they were like, yo, if we cut this dude off now, all of these audience members would disappear. They're not coming back. They will not be coming back next season. If we go, yeah, we let Jamel White go. You know what I'm saying? They ain't coming back. Nobody's coming back to watch what went from Family Matters to the Urkel show. They ain't watching Family Matters no more. That is where the WNBA is. They're like, do we figure out a way to acknowledge that and lose them? Or do we just keep riding this wave? That's going to only get more toxic. You know what I'm saying? Where do you go with that? And then that brings me to a point of, how will that even look next year? If the viewership drops, as these people are saying it will, and people will actually show that it will, what do you do next year? Do you make it so the Fever make it to the finals? They might lose, but they made it. They kept the viewership up. Then you got to do it again next year. But next year she has to win. It has to be done, because the viewers won't accept anything less. If she made it this far in her second year, she gonna definitely win that championship on her third. That then becomes what? Look, Derek Fisher was on somebody's podcast. I saw the clip, and he said, "I'm not going to hate on the NBA because the NFL is doing it too. There's a point where it stopped being competitive and it started to be entertainment. Right now, the WNBA is still in the lane of competitive. To go out of here next year and the years following to make it all about the Fever and Caitlin Clark will be entertainment. we have enough entertainment already. You know what I'm saying? And that's where the thing is. And I don't know what the WNBA is going to do. If the WNBA going to send out the memos to the coaching staffs and the organization and the higher ups to go, yo, we got to figure out a way to get Caitlin Clark into the finals. Y'all saw that drop off when her team got out the playoffs. That was crazy. We can't have that. If we keep her in the hunt, we gonna start making money. We gonna be profitable. It's gonna be on and popping. Let's do this. And everybody's gonna agree. If that's what they're into. That is what I'm saying. Or is it entertainment? Or are we being competitive? Right now the WNBA is competitive. I'm cool with competitiveness. You know what I'm saying? The NBA is entertainment. I understand that. I get it. NFL is entertainment. I understand that. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Did you guys hear about this thing in Gettysburg? I heard about it yesterday. Today's Friday. Heard about it Thursday morning. My girl was listening to some dude who looked and sounded like a wrestler. He looked like he was a knockoff of Macho Man. He had the shades and the beard with the do-rag, with the scarf around his head. He was swollen, jacked. Talk about this incident in Gettysburg. I posted about it also because by yesterday, the college came out and had a statement. Now, here's the story. The swim team has a black teammate who found himself, I don't know how it happened. Nobody knows how it happened. But they know that another teammate carved with a box cutter the N-word on his chest. The black man is not going to press charges. There is so much going on about that. You know what I'm saying? There is so much going on about that. They say the only reason they even know is because the team captains reported it. That is a wild story, and it gets worse when you realize that, the victim doesn't really want to press charges. But we still don't know what happened. When you watch the local news of the story, they're going allegedly. It's not allegedly if you're telling a story. It happened. He's not pressing charges. You know what I'm saying? He's a college student. His parents might not at this point be able to press charges. The university, however, can expel him. You know what I'm saying? The university, however, can do what they need to do on their end. Legally, if they so chose to. What's going to happen? Nobody knows. No names have been brought up. That's another thing. No names have been brought up. It's wild when you think about it, because that takes me back to the beginning about Shorty getting the emails. This weird, wild racial tension. Trump is out here throwing another group of brown people in there. I guess now it's the people from Congo. That they let their criminals come to our country. It's a crazy thing. This is where we're at right now. It's hard. Like, could you imagine your kid getting that? That's there now. That's there. The trauma, the fact that you still have to try to figure out, how did this happen? Did he let this happen? You know what I'm saying? Was he drunk? And they caught him slipping and they got him while he was asleep. There's no way that a dude is going to do that to me and I'm not fight for that to not be a case. So now I'm thinking, well, there's more than just that one-on-one, where there's some other people holding my man down. No one wants to talk about it. And again, Gettysburg, it's like, yeah, that's not something we do, but they definitely didn't say they were going to find out who did it and that person will no longer be in school. That wasn't in the statement. That's something that if you follow up on it later on down the line, that's not going to happen. Everybody's just going to move on and keep it pushing like it never happened. there's a weird space we're in right now. And you're probably going, yo, how did we get here? Where everybody's mind is so caught up on the now that they're doing absurd things that when you think about it, you're like, dude, these are real crimes. What are you talking about right now? My man who carved the N-word, that is a hate crime now. That is a hate crime. You carved the N-word in a black man's chest. That is what you chose to do. My man who was smart enough to put the VPN on before he emailed old girl about her being a black this, that, and the third. I hope somebody rape you and cut your head off. He understood. This is a whole different crime. This is, I have now taken this is a different level. If I were to get caught, this is a different thing. People are willing to go out here and do these high risk like situations for what? For what? You know what I'm saying? What could your teammate have been doing to you? Or how could you have thought this way? And that's the other thing about it too. Other people had to have known what was going on. That is not a, I'm going to just think about this by myself and then I'm going to grab them and put the chloroform on them and make them knock out and then I'm going to Dexter him. He going to get that Dexter treatment, son. He going to wake up bound and tied in plastic and his chest going to be open and I'm going to carve it up in his joint. Nah. There were some other people involved. My man keeping it quiet because who knows, he probably did something crazy. And they're like, yo, if his thing gets exposed as well, most of the swim team gone. Gettysburg ain't gonna have much of a swim team. So he gotta shut up. That's all I'm saying, man. What are we at right now? Like, what are we doing? That is just live, man. Just live your life. Love living your life. Be a good person. Be a decent person. You know what I'm saying? You want to talk a little smack, talk a little smack. You know what I mean? You don't like your teammate? You don't like them. Ain't nobody asking y'all to be buddy-buddy. Y'all can be alright. It's alright to be alright. What are we doing right now? How are we at this place of weirdness that is just crazy? You know what I mean? Dudes is really out here like, yo, we really had to go, yo, stop rolling up on Haitians. Like we had to when COVID, hey, yo, stop rolling up on these Asian people and trying to fight them. They was here, but you was here. Like all of a sudden, Mrs. Chow was your enemy. You 32. Mrs. Chow has been in your life since you can remember. You know what I'm saying? She say she been on this block for 50 years. You 32. She ain't part of whatever that was over there in China. Why you tripping? Matter of fact, she loud. She's a loud. She's loud, son. You just saw an Asian looking woman and was like, yo, I'm gonna get her. What are we doing? That's all I'm saying, man. We just gotta do better, man. I'm sorry for the rant. This is what I mean. Like this, for the people who listen, they be like, yeah, man, I was like, forget that rant, son. It happens. It happens. You know what I'm saying? It can't always be fun and jokes and stuff like that. Sometimes it really gotta be like, yo, what's going on, like a Marvin Gaye? You know what I'm saying? Pardon me. I don't know. I was about to try to make that rhyme, make a whole little joint. But anyway, that ain't what we here to do. This is how we get down. 1, 2, 1, 2. Keep it popping. 1, 2, 1, 2. Ricky. Anyway, thank y'all for listening. It's so much stuff that we got going on and not going on at the same time. Life is crazy. But anyway, thank y'all for rocking with me. That is what I'm going to say. East Coast, West Coast, worldwide, Lost Boys. I'm more like Mr. Cheeks, and y'all boys be out here giving up cheeks like Diddy boys. What y'all want to be? With them boys? Nah, not me. I ain't with them boys. I'm playing around. Hey, look, you see that? I kept all that Diddy talk. We ain't even talk about no Diddy. I ain't got time for that. That's just a whole nother lane of just weirdness in itself. That's been going on for decades. But We gonna get into this joint. Guadalupe Victoria. Let's go. Yes. Yes. Y'all know who it is. Yes. I know I messed up how I do it. I guess. I'm just trying to keep it real. I guess. Unorthodox. I'm a rock. Y'all like, oh my God. Don't stop. Get it. If she with it. I ain't trying to be on my did it. I'm playing like, no, I don't want to feel like I'm being offensive to that dude. The struggle is real out here. But anyway, the struggle is really real out here when you be out here trying to like get your mind right and get your grind right. And we are here on Saturday. Saturday. It's that Saturday. It's that Saturday. It's that Saturday. Came a little late, like 30 minutes late, like it was all cool, it was okay, right? It was all about Saturday traffic. I was like, oh my God. Look, you say that right there, and then you put the beat behind it. All of a sudden, somebody gonna get the dropping low and get the shaking. You be like, what? Oh my goodness, dog. I don't even know I'm playing, but anyway, it's Saturday, man. I don't even know. It's like 90 something. It's 90 something degrees. You know how hot it is when you start saying something. Once you start saying something, you done passed like 4. Like 92 is like, it's like 92 degrees outside. 90 something, you done passed like 94 degrees. It's 90 something out here. Mid-August. I mean, not August, mid-September. That makes it, matter of fact, oh my God, do you remember the 20th time of the, look, how did I not set it off with that? I'm bugging right now. We gonna play that in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Reggie. Yeah, man. Look. Traffic is crazy. Everybody got their kids playing football. So the streets is madness right now. The streets is and everybody want to go to all the good spots and eat. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know where y'all stay at, but out here, Popeyes is butt naked. Arby's is butt naked. McDonald's, Chick-fil-A be out here stopping traffic. You know what I'm saying? Chick-fil-A stops traffic. You know what I mean? It's real out here. Dairy Queen got a little line, and they sandwiches. I would say they sandwiches suck, but I had the joint with the little, I guess like a hot sauce type joint to it, a hot mayo or whatever. I don't know what it is, but man, that was a good burger. It's just like the burgers was just so small. And that's the thing. That's how they get you, because then you either buy more burgers or you be like, stack my patties. I want a triple. Then you be out here looking all crazy and big, and then you up here looking like Buff, and everybody expects you to beatbox. Hey, dog, can you beatbox? Man, can you get out my face? You all fat now. You can't get out the couch. You got to roll to get out the couch. Seen them people do that? They roll to get out the couch. They don't even just get up like they ain't even making noise. They just they got to roll. Hey, help me. Nah, man, I'm good. You good. You all right. You need to run a couple of laps, son. Them be the main ones that got the shoes turned over. Like, yo, how fat are you that your feet are, like your shoes are turned over? Them be the ones you just be looking at their shoes like, yo, for real? And just be walking in them joints. Like, you know they know. They know you know they know. And they just be staring and they be like, what you looking at? I'm just saying, man. Michael Jordan wants to jump off of them sneakers and go somewhere else. Like, let that go, man. Y'all need to start wearing flip-flops or just walk around barefoot. You know what I mean? Be them type of people. I don't even know how your feet get like that. Like, how you make your shoe like that. I know that's not a cool thing to talk about, because this is cruelty. That's cruelty to fat people. They be like, you got something against obese people. I don't, really. I just, like, sometimes you just wonder, like, I don't know. Who told you was still sexy? And he told you, that's the thing. Somebody in your life told you, girl, I still do it with you. Homie, I still love you. And then they just kept going. Like, then they got to that point where they just, you know what I mean? Then you gotta just sit in the bed all day, stinking. You know they stink. House just smell like fat people and booty. Like, ugh. They talking to you while eating something. Like, yo, for real? You can't even have a conversation without smashing on something. I'm just always hungry. Like, all right. I don't even, is that a disability where they get at money to you? I know, I better stop. People hear that stuff and be all mad and be like, how dare you? It's that time of the night, though. Yeah, we gonna still get down and do it. You know what I'm saying? We gonna still get out and do it. Salute to Reggie. He like, yo, you for real, son. Them dudes be, especially dudes. Like, I'm like, hold on. I knew I was about to go on, but see, Reggie prompted me to keep going for a minute. I don't know. I guess for chicks who like big dudes and like he's super fat but he cute. I guess that's cool. There's a female rapper. I don't know her name, but she is humongous. But she has a cute face. And it's one of them joints where you like if you just saw her face, you'd be like, okay. Then she gets out in the car, and then you see the rest of her. You're like, oh, what the? Nah, girl, And she's like, I know I'm big. No, that's an understatement. Like, nah, that's not. No. You know what I mean? Like, cute big girls is cute. Like, all you can do is kiss them. Like, mwah, that's it. Everything else after that is just no. It's hide and seek after that. Be like, touch it. Nah, I ain't got that kind of time on my hands. You look fumbling around. Like, is that it? No. How about this? Nah. That? Nope. You gotta go lower. Then next thing you know, you like, where is this? This is my inner thigh. Go to your left. Then you like, what is this? That's my belly button. How did I get back to your stomach? Nah, I'm gone. Like, nah. Dudes, I feel like that's because dudes be asking for stuff. You know, big dudes ask for the wildest stuff. Hey, girl, you know what I'm saying? Come on. Dude, for real? How about this? You let me see it, then I'll do that. That shut everything down. He up here looking to himself like, hold on, he pulling out crackers. No, that ain't it. That's a pack of crackers. Ritz. Ah, that's a Twinkie. That's a Swiss roll. Dog, you just had that stuff up under you like that? I'm sorry. And then both parties be like, yo, I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna get on my stomach. See if you can find it that way. No, that is definitely not happening. Yo, just salute though. Everything else, I'm just saying, sometimes you gotta, and I was with a big, humongous girl one time. Middle school, junior. She was going to Thomas Jefferson Community College. And she got me because she had the clothes on and the clothes was all tight. I'm like, yeah. She took the shirt off, gut was there. All right, cool. Ain't nothing wrong with a little big girl loving, yeah. Took the pants off, a little more stuff started flapping everywhere. I'm like, man, look. Once the rest of that joint, it was like blue. I'm like, oh, no. I don't know about this. And I'm young, so like the young me was just still trying to figure out, like, I'm here now. And then it was the situation that I was in, so I'm like, I'm here now. I gotta do this. It was terrible. Boy, I was just like, oh my God. I was ready to go. I was like, no. Like, that's the thing now. Like, if you with a real big girl, and once the joints come off and that joint flap over, put your clothes on and leave. You can do that. We adults. Keep it a buck. Like, nah, this ain't. I feel like you catfished me. Like, you know what I mean? Your clothes was real baggy, or it was real tight, and you took the waist trainer off, and all this happened. I'm good. I'ma just no. You fine. You cool. It's not about what it is. No, really, it is you. Yes, I'm sorry. That is I got a lot of men who want to get. Yeah, I'm not one of them. Not today. I'm good. That looked like a workout. I just wanted to do the do, and then probably rest a little bit and get up on my business. That's a whole workout, girl. That is putting some time in. I ain't looking for that right now. I just want to, that ain't even a hit it and quit it. That ain't even a, you know what I mean? That is a search party. That's a scavenger hunt. Yeah, but anyway, that ain't what I meant to talk about. Look, time is flying too. Let me get into this history. Now I feel like I gotta talk about somebody who used to be fat and lost weight and be like, salute Luther. He got the documentary. They got the documentary for Luther. Or Oprah. Oprah's another one. Oprah. Oprah. Y'all ever see Oprah without her makeup on? Oprah look just like Oprah from Color Purple without that makeup. And you just be thinking to yourself, I don't know if it's really worth it. I don't know if it's really worth it. Like, she take the wig off. And he's just like, the lashes go. She wiped the blush off. Wiped the lipstick off. Yo, you know who got me? I'm going to tell y'all who got me before I get into this history moment, because this is real talk. Viola Davis. How to Get Away with Murder, season, I think 1. Might have been 1. First of all, if you've ever seen this show, episode 1, when she walks down to talk to the class, you see Viola Davis and you just like, I did not know she was cracking like that. Okay, oh my goodness, all right. Ooh. Man, there's an episode somewhere along the line, she's in the house, she take the wig off, she wipes the makeup off, and that's the Viola the real world that you wake up to in the morning, and you're like, your body ain't that cracking, mama. like it's cracking, but it ain't that cracking. That's nah, I'm good. That's when like you get started, the real you hit. You be like, I got to kiss that in the morning. I'm good. Gotta kiss that at night. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? That's a couple of hours before you got to, like, if you got to be somewhere at 8 o'clock, she got to get ready at 5:30. Like, yeah, and don't interrupt. Oh, I gotta call somebody. You ain't calling nobody until we get in the car. Yeah, no, take your time on that. That needs time. Like, get that how to get away with murder look. We need that. I don't know who you call your homegirl to come through or something. But anyway, sound ignorant. Viola Davis is one of the greatest actresses in her generation. My bad, but without makeup. That's all I'm saying. Salute to Viola Davis. Let's do what we do. My bad, y'all. Take it from the top. We're going to take it from the top like this moment in Hispanic history. And I'm out here talking about girls and I hope nobody's offended. Say word, because if you is, I mean, what you going to do? Sit around somewhere and be like, I'm going to look up some pictures of him and talk about him. I don't care. I don't know you don't know me, you know what I mean? Like, what's that gonna do to me? Like, you know what I mean? Like, look, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I've been dissed before. This ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that, you know what I mean? I remember I used to be called, they used to call me Midnight, which was weird, because there was a brother right in the same class as me named Richard, who looked like Lieutenant Fancy from NYPD Blue. So you know he was super black. Like, if I'm Midnight, this dude is the Abyss. Like, how are y'all, you know what I'm saying? But he was a cool dude because he always smelled good. In 3rd grade, was just smelling good and made sure he had the little curl in his flat top joint and all that. He was styling on him. He was styling on him a little bit. You know what I mean? Me, I was just a regular dude. I was just regular, you know what I mean? We broke. You know what I'm saying? I just graduated from not even getting shoes out the grocery store. Y'all know how it was back in the day. That's that real struggle. Kids don't know nothing about that struggle. That's that real struggle. These kids be up here mad. They gotta go to Ross and them. Dude, my mama used to get my shoes out the watermelon and the pumpkin bin. You know what I mean? Hey, try these on. And they only came in 2 colors, white or black. And nobody, there was always a gang of whites. Nobody was getting them white joints. Yeah, y'all kids don't know nothing about struggle. That's the real struggle, getting your shoes from the groceries, like over there by the produce. Won't no Walmarts in them. It was straight to regular corner store, regular local grocery store. Eddie's Market of Belos for us. You know what I mean? That's the real struggle. But anyway, out here, I don't know where I was going. Spanish people. Guadalupe Victoria. That sounds like a crazy bride, but it's a dude. It is a dude who was born in 1786. You know what I'm saying? He was a general. He actually left law school to join the movement for independence from Spain. You know what I'm saying? So he was out here like, yo, son, I'm gonna put all this law degree stuff to the side. We need our independence. We need to get away from Spain. We over here doing what you know them homeboys up top. They did it. We can do it too. Yeah, we can, son. Let's do it. Let's do it. And they did it. You know what I mean? And when they did it, all right, look, I sound like I was about to say a whole rhyme or something. Anyway, he was elected the first president in 1824, from 1824 to 1829. You know what I'm saying? He assumed the joint. He was a general. He was basically doing his thing. He was out here like, yo, basically, if that did not mirror America with George Washington, that is just the craziest joint. You know what I'm saying? He basically was out here maintaining foreign affairs. You know what I'm saying? He did what he needed to do and all that. You know what I'm saying? But in 1827, his vice president actually pulled a revolt against him. You know what I'm saying? He was suppressed by his comrades from the revolutionary times. You know what I'm saying? And they was like, yo, son, it's cool, but this is it now. It's time for the new regime. And yo, it was wild how that went down. You know what I'm saying? And everybody was inexperienced, but I guess they wanted the best. They was like, no, son, we expect better. America had that much. We was out here like, at least we allowed Washington to hit some bumps. And they was like, nah, son, for real. Hey, yo, my mans, take over. I'll be happy to. And then he just slid in and did his thing. That's what we doing. I feel bad saying that. Like that's a horrible history lesson. Like, yo, they fought to get independence. My man was a general in the war. He becomes president, and then like next thing you know, somebody like, nah, this ain't working out. Get him out the way. Peacefully, because he got to live to be 57. So, you know, peacefully, he did what he had to do. You know what I'm saying? He died in 1843. You know what I'm saying? Because these other countries, boy, when they tell you it's time to go, it's over. They ain't no, hey, yeah, you got to go hiding. You got to be out here doing your Saddam Hussein and hanging up under tunnels and stuff, laid out, like breathing through tubes in the ground and hope that nobody just stand around it and be like, hey, what is this? And then they pull a straw and be like, oh, snap, somebody's down there, and dig you up. I don't know that's how it happened with him, but I'm just assuming it happened that way with him. But we gone. Yeah, but anyway, man, let's get back into what we do. I'm gonna play that Earth, Wind, and Fire. Let's get down and get down. My bad, y'all, for being late. We're gonna rock out what we can. Let's do what we do. Let's go. My time. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all now, we gonna do better. We gonna leave earlier. We gonna not order a whole bunch of joints. We gonna be here. My bad. I wanted to kill it for y'all. Y'all know this was supposed to be like the foreign day too and all that. I had foreign joints in my head I wanted to rock with. Don't put baby in the corner. Bring it back. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Reggie. Got me out here talking about fat people. Salute to all the fat people. Salute to all the enormous people, by the way. We don't discriminate. Everybody need love. Everybody need love. You know what I'm saying? We gonna work that out. But don't be out here ordering a bunch of joints and then be out here like, don't put me in the corner getting diet drinks. Keep it a buck. Get the regular. Go hard. Go hard or go home. That's what we talking about. Anyway, man. Holla at y'all Wednesday. You know how we do on Wednesdays, man. Nothing but the dope joints, classic joints, obscure joints, oldie but goodie joints. Just you know what I mean? You know how we do. We got heat, son. We got heat. So let me get up in here and do what we do and get back to listening to. Hey, yo, hold on. They took it to a reggae joint too before they was in our name Reggae Zone. Y'all was in y'all Reggae Zone before I jumped on. I'm up here like, ooh wee, okay. Yeah, that's why I went to go-go style. I was like, yo, I'm gonna do this. One of these days we're gonna do an all old school go-go joint. I'm still trying to get my go-go collection up. Then one day we're gonna do a whole house joint and have all them dudes who used to percolate. Yeah, all y'all percolators, y'all gonna be out here percolate. Time for the percolator. On the dance floor, all up on wherever you at, your job, on the floor, percolating. Dudes is like, what are you doing? Percolating. You know what I mean? What was always wild is when a dude would be down there on the floor doing this thing, and another dude would just get on top of him and then be gyrating with him, and I'm like, that is gay. Like, yeah, there's the freedom of the dance movement. Nah, son, y'all just got everything jiggling and drums, and nah, son, you grind it on a whole other man's butt cheeks. I'm good, B. I'm good. You just homophobic. Nah. I'm a little too sensitive about that right there. Nah. gazing in each other's eyes while y'all dancing all hard till it's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator. And they just making eye contact a little too strong for me. Ooh. I'm sorry. Salute. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what's worse than that. Like when you see dudes dancing with each other, they make the eye contact real strong. Or the white girls be out here trying to like get you to like look at them and they do lesbo stuff. They be jumping around and they kissing on each other. Like, man, ain't nobody got time for that. Shut up. Get back to the music, DJ. Yo, just do the dancing just without the eye contact, man. Y'all was kidding playing at first, then y'all just started doing some Milli Vanilli stuff. Then y'all just was like, I think we should leave y'all alone. Let y'all do whatever y'all gonna do. Dog, I'm not like that. Me neither. But alright, whatever, man. Y'all got the lipsticks on and all that. Totally androgynous. I don't even know how to spell that. But that sounds like y'all might be playing with each other sometimes. Anyway, I'm up out of here. I'm just saying. Back in the day when you was in, like, the percolator was like middle school, high school too, time for the percolator. So I don't know how the adults was working, but I'm just telling you, you go to a school dance, you go to like a community function, or you go to the house party. Yeah, so house parties was the worst, because somebody was, next thing you know, you couldn't find them dudes. Where them dudes at? They come back around laughing and giggling with each other like, I don't know, dog. I don't know. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Let's get back to what we do. Then it's all that old Brokeback Mountain joint, you know what I'm saying? They done grew up, had kids, and they still sneak off together to town for the percolator. Like, that's cold words now. I'm playing. Let me go. Somebody gonna get mad when they hear this. They say you only live once. That's a lie. You only die once. So anytime that your God allowed you to get out here and continue your journey, show the world the best version of you. And be who you be, man. Oh, you ain't got to be out here fighting the urges when the time for the percolator come on and you percolating with your homeboy, just pelvic thrusting all up on each other. Strong eye contact. You know what I'm saying? Holding each other by the back of the head, looking at each other while y'all got y'all legs between the other person's legs, just gyrating and stuff. Yeah. I've seen that before in my life. I'm saying, though. I'm gonna holler at y'all next week. Peace.
This is a Soul of Art presentation.